That's insane.
The aftermath of Dame Dash, the post credits, Bray Idiots.
Yes.
Man, that was rough.
Did y'all watch it?
Yeah, today.
Yep. I listened to it.
Yeah, so, after Dame Dash went on the Breakfast Club, it's kind of set off, a lot of different alarms everywhere. Everybody's kind of going crazy. Charlamagne's still thinking about it. All the Breakfast Club's still thinking about it.
Revolt's still thinking about it.
Revolt's still thinking about it. iHeart actually dropped like a page about the $300 million lawsuit he just put on Cam. So I thought that was funny. But,
oh, I forgot he did that.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
And iHeart put out an article, which is ironic. But it's a lot of different things going on. But Charlamagne seems to still be excited about this, event that occurred.
He called it a Thanksgiving turkey.
I was trying to remember a Thanksgiving turkey. That's the coin.
Carve it until it spoils.
And every so often, something comes around the Breakfast Club, and it's a Thanksgiving turkey. Everybody eats, including us. So like the video
for 1 to 2 weeks.
Exactly. So you could just go to the first timestamp because he kind of gets right into it.
Is he wearing pajamas?
Charlamagne. Nah, it's kind of like a onesie, a
Dickie
Dickies
onesies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was listening, so I'm like, what is? it look like PJ.
Yeah.
Nigga look very cozy.
He does look comfortable.
Not as cozy as Loren LaRosa. I thought she was actually wearing pajamas.
Nah, those are like goat fur or
Jeans
something.
and shit. She got some sort of heel on.
But Charlamagne isn't taking any accountability for what occurred for the most part. He's kind of, AJ, you'll love this. He's settled in. He's wrestling with his demon side.
I got timestamps too. Don't worry, I'm with you.
Oh, you with me?
I'm with you,
the
nigga.
side that
I'm
gets
with
him
you.
views, the side that gets AJ excited. He's wrestling with that side at this very minute because he understands like what it does for his career.
After 10 years of therapy, he's still battling this demon.
He's still battling. But what was this first?
You got to stop using Talkspace.
Can you open up the audio app too?
That shit is not strong enough.
Just in the cider, because I only have those timestamps.
I got you.
And he did not waste his time to talk more shit about Dame. The first timestamp is him saying the only reason he came to the Breakfast Club is to prove he wasn't broke. Just continuing.
Oh yeah.
And
he was on a mission.
And throughout this podcast, I won't lie, in my opinion, Loren and the black dude's name's Alex, right?
Yeah.
Alex Media.
Loren and
Puerto
Alex
Rican.
and Puerto Rican. They was kind of trying to level with Charlamagne. Like I felt like they was taking some accountability in the situation. Well, not Alex, of course, but he was trying to point out to Charlamagne, like, look, you did this. So for him to react this way, it's not a crazy.
It's not completely far-fetched.
It's not completely far-fetched. But, Charlamagne wasn't catching the cues. But let's just hit play on this. Talk about how broke he is.
Setting. If you ask me, Dame came to prove he's not broke.
Okay.
And I don't know if he's broke or not. I'm just saying, like, that's what, he filed for bankruptcy, and, that's what everybody says about him. And I think he really cares about what the internet says about him. Like I told him in an interview, he really cares about what the internet says about him. He really cares about what other people think about him. And I think, 50 buying paid in full are allegedly buying the rights to paid in full. That's what really set him off. That and the Cameron thing. Because Dame is a very prideful person. Like Harlem that's his baby. One thing, I don't think there's nobody on the planet more prideful than people from Harlem. I'm not even joking. Name them. Nah, there's no, I don't know, bro.
No.
Texas ain't got nothing on Harlem.
Texas can't talk about the way they dress. They don't lay their outfits out the night before at 40 years old. Like it's a little
Double skip.
different.
Harlem hasn't lost his.
Got you to come on the show.
Yeah, well, I feel like Dame came on because we report on him a lot, and he feels like sometimes people take one narrative. So he wanted to come and set his own narrative, and that's what he attempted to do. I don't think it worked out the way he thought it would, but I think he just wanted to clear some things up. And I don't think it was the buying the rights to pay it in full either. Anytime you talk about anything with him and money, so like the child support stuff, the tax stuff, we've been reporting on him a lot. And every time he's like, yeah, but why don't you talk about this? So also he came to talk about the other stuff, like his books, what he do in schools. Like he feels like people only attach to the negative and the Dame is broke narrative. He was trying to change the narrative around Dame Dash.
You are absolutely right.
Which is what I was saying during the live. And by the way, shout out to everybody that tuned in that live. But yes, so Charlamagne during this whole podcast, he's kind of like, it seems like he was being a little defensive.
He was.
He was being a tad bit defensive. He wasn't really seeing the other side where Loren was kind of making really common sense. Like, we're bringing up, the news that's kind of bad. So him kind of lashing out at us like that, it kind of makes sense. But
well, it's because he went home that night. He said afterwards, after he saw what it did, and he said he felt bad. And that's so.
Who, Charlamagne?
That's what Charlamagne said in this shit.
Yeah, go to 10:35 or 10:30. He was saying that.
He said he
but
felt
he also
bad,
said,
but then at the same time, he didn't feel bad. It was like,
Yeah.
he don't know what he want to do. The nigga is evil. Loren called him evil at the end of the podcast.
Yep.
She straight up said,
He is dressed like Michael Myers too.
she straight up said, she's like, no, well, that's because you're evil. Like, no, for real though. And he was like, oh, I'm not evil. He says, you are though. We are.
He's
everybody that knows that nigga is fucked.
I wouldn't say he's evil, but he's definitely vindictive. Like
He's Machiavellian.
I'm not too sure what the fuck that means, but I've heard that
Romanticizing
term before.
He's definitely a liar.
Mischievous.
Yeah.
He's probably a liar, maybe, but he's definitely vindictive. If he doesn't like
liar.
somebody, he is going to be on their ass, and it's going to be like underhanded, like under the table.
Like what he did with Elliot.
Like what he did with Joe Budden.
But this is the part where AJ probably got excited, where Charlamagne is talking about wrestling with his inner demons.
Not bad that we did the interview. I feel like it was fair game. He came in with the energy. Y'all gave it back, whatever. But I felt bad just like Dame Dash is like, it's like you hear the stories, the hip hop stories and all the things. And then now we're looking at how people talk about him now.
Yeah. It's so funny. I did say to myself later that night, like, oh man, I don't like this. Only because like there's a part of me that likes it, but then there's a part of me that don't like it because I just think it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? There's too much real shit going on in the world. And if you want to be a serious person, like I believe Dame is, I wants to be, like this just isn't serious. Like this isn't the way to go about doing things. Because I'm with all the bullshit if we want to bullshit. I gave him bad respect. Like I gave you a lot of respect.
Wait.
I tried to give you a lot of respect.
In the interview?
Try.
What was the respectful part for you?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All of it. We started off very respectful.
Like, hello, hi.
Yeah.
No, he came in, he set the rules. We're gonna get to that later in the pod, but let's because there's something I want to address that I saw him post on his page. What's the next one? Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, let's change this topic real quick. Hey, yo,
I forgot what the fuck he talking about.
I'm with Charlamagne on that, though.
Well, go ahead.
I said I'm with him.
I think he did show him respect.
I don't think.
I think he showed him respect.
Yeah.
I don't think he never respected him.
I think at a certain point.
I think Dame was calling him stupid immediately.
Yeah, at a certain point.
I don't remember him jumping out the window immediately.
Man, he jumped out the window.
Not
fast,
immediately.
Bro.
It wasn't
Yeah,
immediately.
it
Like 5
He-
minutes.
No, at 2 minutes, he was like, "You've been saying things about me, and we're going to talk about that." That's not really coming at
No,
somebody.
that's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Everybody was
Yeah,
still
no.
cool in that moment, though.
Yeah.
All of them. Everybody was still
Yeah.
cool. Ain't nobody starting nothing.
They
yet.
started cutting each other off.
Yeah.
And Dame
It-
can't get cut off for long.
It literally happened on the first question. He asked Dame a question, and Dame was about to respond, but then he was like, "Let me ask you a question." He was like, "No, that's
Yeah,
not
he
how it
tried-
works."
he tried
And then
to
he was
answer the
like,
question
"You
with a
interrupted
question.
me." But that's a host saying, "Bro, I asked you a question. Can you answer my question?" But you're gonna try to deflect. I don't think that's. I don't think that's.
remember that.
Yeah, that's how it
Yeah, that's how it
started.
started.
I remember that.
That's how it started. I don't think that's disrespectful. If you're on my show for me to ask you a question, you try to divert and me redirecting to you like, "Hey, I asked you a question. Can you answer that?"
Are you sure he
After
wasn't
we set
just?
boundaries that we was going to be honest and just direct to the point. You can't do that, Dame.
Are you sure Dame wasn't just trying? Like Dame talks in euphemisms, figure of speech, metaphors. Are you sure he wasn't just doing
Well, that's
regular
how he
Dame
gets
talk?
out of answering questions. Yeah,
Not
so
necessarily. He just makes points and
not every parable has a point. Some of that shit is just to elude.
go to 24 even. So what Charlamagne was saying, how he was very respectful during the interview. He lost all respect at this point. Hit play.
24/11.
Nah, 24 even.
Oh, okay.
24.
Good. There's intelligence there. Like, I think people like to do that too with Dame Dash. Like, he has all of these things that we talk about and it's funny, but like, there is intelligence there. Like, he might not be Jay-Z today, but he was around and he contributed to things. Like, let's not,
I don't see high emotional intelligence.
but I think he picked,
I don't even really see high intellect intelligence, to be honest with you.
but that's what I'm saying. I think all it is to me when I was watching him, I think it's a like
You don't get there
there's like a
without-
masquerade.
But listen to what he says. All of y'all say this. You base it off what he's done.
Nah, but I
I'm talking
mean,
about now in conversation. I'm not hearing anything that I've
But
never
I think
heard
he's
before.
hurt now. I think all of this, what we witness, is like he's a hurt. boy who feels left behind, who feels uncared for, unappreciated, and all of that. I mean, because that's what it's giving.
It's a
Dame
child.
Dash is a
Yeah.
grown man, but a child.
Yeah.
Then y'all got.
That's the only thing I wish I would have said to
That
him
is crazy.
Right.
in this
What's a
conversation.
Wait, boy is a.
You can say it. You're a black woman.
I was trying to say like younger him. Like that's what I was referring to.
Inner child.
Inner child.
Yeah, there's a hurt.
child.
I don't even know. I want to say there's a hurt young man inside of him, but I think it's more like a hurt 20-something. Because
That's so young.
he's kind of stuck in that.
Pause.
He's stuck.
So
I don't think he's that smart anyway. No, that's crazy.
I feel like what Loren said was worse. He's a hurt
No, I
boy.
didn't.
Loren,
She was just saying he was having a moment, but that doesn't mean he's a stupid man.
yeah.
Charlamagne said, "No, I don't think he's smart at all."
Charlamagne was really putting his foot
On
on
the
Dame's
neck.
neck
Yeah.
this
He was.
whole episode.
He was.
And
I think
I was
him
listening
and
to
really
it.
was, bro.
I was listening to it, then it ended, and I was like, "Yo, the whole podcast was about Dame."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh shit,
Nothing else really happened. in the show.
nothing else really happened."
But I think him and DJ Envy have felt this way for a minute
About Dame.
about Dame
They
Dash.
just lied about it.
They
But
think
now they can be honest.
They've thought for a while now that he's a bad businessman, that he's secretly broke, that he's a lot more sensitive than he probably lets on.
Yeah.
Well, that's an everybody thing. That's not a just them two.
But the way that they approached the interview, because like you could tell everybody wanted to be respectful up front, but they both had their own personal grievances where they had a moment where they was really like, nigga, I think that you're not all that.
But
You don't know what you're doing.
But how you disrespect me for me being a bad businessman? You know what I'm saying?
Or is it disrespect to call you a bad businessman?
Depends on how it's done.
Well, if I do it just like that?
Are you calling me broke too?
Well, tomato.
I mean, nah, dog. That's not the same thing. But Charlamagne was
Which
wilding.
one would you rather be called?
He was talking disrespectful. He was kicking. He had his foot on that nigga's neck the
Bad
whole
businessman.
episode, for sure. He
Yeah.
definitely had his foot on Dame's neck the entire episode. And even when Alex and Loren would try to get him to hold accountability, there was a moment when he was like,
Go to the last
he
one.
said some shit where he was like, "I could have got him a book deal with Simon and Schuster."
He did say that.
Did you see that?
A
He
lot
said that?
faster.
Yeah.
He said that, and then he was like, I don't know why he flexing that, but I could have got him that deal. And then Lauren was like, but would you though? Because I don't think you would. And then he just paused silently
thought about it.
for
Yeah.
a while, and then he was like, yeah, I would do, but maybe not, just because I was gonna do something with him before, and somebody else told me not to do it. And she was like,
"Who was that? Somebody else? Probably the dude we was talking about."
Probably
on
Tyler.
Shred.
I don't know. But then she was like, then he had to make up for that long pause. He was like, because then he was like, and I know y'all are wondering why I paused for so long, but that was just because I was thinking about the old interactions that I had with him, even though quickly rolled off the top of his tongue at the beginning of the statement, I would have got him a deal with Simon and Schuster. And then she's like, but would you though? And he was like, no.
Because he had to imagine giving Dame Dash money and what that
then
would look like.
She gave him he really didn't have a great reason. Might be one of my timestamps. She gave him a reason. He was like, oh yeah, that's also why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
was
nah.
like, nigga,
and it's funny how
Just say you don't fuck with him, bro.
say
Like,
good one.
God damn, this nigga's so fake.
and he's losing. It's funny how Charlamagne's losing on the back end. Like,
Yeah.
he won on the front, but
definitely
damn, he's
won.
losing the war right now. Like,
Yeah.
just by
Well, you think Dame is up?
I don't think Dame is up. at
Dame
all.
is down right now, especially with that revolt news that came out where there was inner turmoil because Nick allegedly he never really had the path to acquisition
Ever.
chairman seat that he proclaimed.
yeah, that
come
is
on.
true.
Nigga, that's pretty big. And plus
But-
this whole thing with Cameron.
I get what he's saying. Though.
These aren't good
He's
looks.
not
But-
saying Dame is up just because he's down.
Yeah, it's just
Everybody's just losing.
everybody's down. Really,
It's going down. Like he was up here post the interview, but like this hour and 10 minutes of
A sore winner.
Yeah,
Just a sore winner.
and making like excuses, and then furthering the disrespect by saying I don't have any problem with the nigga, and then disrespect it again. It's like, well, which one? Just say you don't
Yeah.
like him, bro. Like it would be so much easier if we all were on a collective I hate this nigga and I'm not hiding it train, but
But
you
instead-
keep
Backtrack a
make-
couple things too.
yeah, and then he played a video that Dame put on his page, and it was some girl, and he was like, yeah, I wanted to play this because it's like, don't do that. Like, don't
Yeah.
make it seem like we invite black people up here and we shit on them and we jump on them, but
yeah.
we invite white people up here. Like, that bothered him. That bothered him so much which was something that Dane posted on his page, that he brought it to the podcast so that we can hear it and he can rebuttal what she was saying about them. And it was like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, that never makes, the winner doesn't do that. The winner doesn't take something that the loser posted that helps him, and then play it and be like, the reason I didn't do it like that, and I do push back when there's other white people. It's like, bro, stop talking. Stop.
So how do you feel about his rebuttal in that moment? You thought it was bullshit?
Oh yeah, bullshit. I thought it was real. It was exactly what it was. It was like you get up there, like other people get up there that aren't. I think black people do that in general. So I don't even think this is something that I would singularly say Charlamagne does to guests. I think it's something that black people do. Black people have a hesitation in believing another black person's word sometimes. But black people will listen to a white person say it and be like, oh yeah, that was real. Yeah, that was law. And a black person say it, but you make a nigga convince you. You know what I'm saying? But then you hear a white person say the same information and it's, oh yeah, that's got to be true. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
his name is Jay Nobles. He do that shit to me all the time.
I don't think that that's just him. That does happen at the Breakfast Club, but I also think it's like a black issue.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I was gonna say, do you feel like you're not giving him that same kind of grace?
What do you mean?
Like in him, like jumping to believe that he might be lying all the time?
You know, I know he's a liar. So,
so yes, Loren.
So yeah, and it could possibly could, but I think I think LaRosa does too. I feel like at the end of this podcast when she was like,
but
nigga, you're evil.
Only reason I asked that question is because I was also, and I could be biased, but I was also like, I just still believe Dame started a lot of that shit, just from my perspective.
For sure. I don't think
I just like,
the most immature person
I feel like that's how you handle a nigga like that. I'm sorry. Like,
I think he did everything that he was supposed to do. I don't think he did anything wrong until he did this, like, let me explain why we did what we did episode.
And then also like backtracking some things, like not wanting to admit Wendy's your OG in the show and trying to admit it here. Like shit like that.
Shit back too.
Yeah, like walking that back was a little crazy to me.
Yeah, because he was like, she was like, well, you claiming that's your OG now. You was acting like she wasn't your OG during the interview.
Yeah,
he was like, I did?
Yeah.
She was like, yes, you did. Like,
and
nigga, we were all here, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, maybe it wasn't
But then what he said after that, it kind of made sense because he said he never sat down and really thought about it that way, that Wendy Williams is my OG. Because she's a woman. Like, would you think, would you call a woman your OG? But what he said was, I thought about it like she put me on.
But that's
of course she's mode.
But like the fact that he tried to find avenues to not feel disrespected means you know he felt disrespected. He was a little hurt.
Not arguing.
He was defensive,
LaRosa
and he was defensive like this whole.
He was
just a little defensive.
I give him that. He was a little defensive.
And a sore winner, man. You can't be a sore winner, dog.
Supposed to celebrate these niggas.
But
supposed to celebrate.
I'm serious.
You're a sore winner.
I'm not a sore winner. You're a sore winner, and he
you're
did.
a sore winner.
And he
you
probably didn't understand.
You don't win enough to be sore.
That's
There
true.
it is.
I win a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but
A lot.
he probably didn't
On this
understand.
podcast.
He probably didn't understand how up he was.
Maybe. But then he felt bad when he was up, though. He said he went home and kind of felt bad.
He wasn't.
He didn't say feel bad.
He didn't
He
say
never
he
said
felt
those
bad.
words.
What did he say?
He said, I don't like this. He never said I felt bad.
Because
He's like talking about I don't like
that's
this.
the same to me.
That's not the same.
This
Is
whole
it really different? That
That's
feels the same
different.
to me, though.
this whole show was just a braggadocious type of rant, just for him to go. Like even him saying that, it's like, yo,
he was
I
almost
don't.
trying to clean his image up. a
I
little
hate
bit.
that this even happened because it don't even mean nothing. Like that's
right.
that's how I he didn't say it like that, but that's exactly what he
He
said.
did say that, though.
But you see how tone of voice can change everything.
I see the angle.
This
I
shit
see the
don't even
angle.
Yeah,
mean
for
nothing.
sure, for sure.
see that.
So this is just I don't know if it's bad,
It's
but you
nasty.
can't do that and still be defensive.
Right. You gotta live in it.
You got to play your
sit in it.
cards right.
Facts. Maybe search just evil.
What you mean?
Go to the control
Got to sing,
find.
nigga.
What, in
Oh
here?
my God.
Yeah, I just want to hear when she calls
Nothing.
them
Just
evil.
another week of just,
Oh no, you gotta open up the
looking for the worst
Transcript, yeah,
intentions in
my
niggas.
Because I'm not gonna. I thought I took it. I know it was at the
Especially with
end.
this nigga.
I know it was at the end.
Nah, this is facts though.
Nah,
You
of
don't have
course
any
it's always
opinions,
facts when you say it.
Evil. I know it was towards the end. I just never took a screenshot of it.
You don't think he was coming off a little defensive?
Yeah, it might have been that
For
one.
sure.
You don't have. He has no opinions. He's
Yeah,
still
that's this
trying.
one.
Yeah, AJ scares me when Charlamagne topics come up.
You want to play this?
Oh my
I don't
God.
scare you. You scared of speaking on
You
it.
can't tell me what scares me, nigga. I'm
I
excited.
know. I know it. You not wanting to speak on anything. It looks like Charlamagne when he be trying to dip and dodge. And
Charlamagne did
avoid
something
shit.
wrong.
Aw.
That's the thing though. It's
It's right around here.
And
Listen,
Okay, yeah.
I
After-
agree with you. I think he's evil. I think he's Illuminati.
Well,
Whoa.
I didn't ask you to agree with me about that.
I didn't.
He asked you another question.
What questions you ask?
do you think? I forgot the question. I think it was on the basis of do you think he did something,
What do you think? How do you view this episode?
or no? Do you think he was a little defensive?
I think that
That
this
is what you asked.
episode was a cope from somebody who won. And that's sad because you shouldn't cope when you win. Bad Charlamagne, you're evil. AJ's right, as usual.
Are you gonna answer the question for real?
No, he's not. And you weren't. I wasn't talking to you. He was talking to you.
But it's not about being evil. Like, AJ's supposed to say he's evil. I just
That's
think.
why it's
I
fun.
just
We're
think
supposed to
Charlamagne.
hear at least opinion.
I
from
just
you.
think Charlamagne's.
We get none.
I just think he's vindictive, which is completely separate from evil. It's almost like it's like a part of it, but it doesn't really. I think he just he wrestles with it. Like, why not be a dickhead and just get views? But what part is this?
His therapist wouldn't like that.
No opinion, tone, groove. Go back a little bit. Go back a little
I actually
bit.
did want to hear what you had to say though. I really did. I ain't gonna hold you.
For him?
Yeah, I was waiting. I thought he was gonna say how you felt about it.
I feel like this is a bad position to be in, Loren.
What?
I feel like when you're up in the fourth quarter, you shouldn't act like you're losing at halftime.
Oh, you talking about with
You got to
Charlamagne,
close the
with
game.
Charlamagne.
You got to close the game. You
Okay.
got to do it with your chin up.
Okay, so that was a real response. Okay, I couldn't tell it first. My fault. I got you.
Let's hit it.
Friendships that give me positive reinforcement. I do. I have that. That's not true.
So why are you so not used to it? Why do you act so? Ugh?
It's not. No, you're the devil. Like it,
Nobody
it doesn't. Like it's not.
Nobody believes this.
Who?
Nobody believes this. You don't believe this.
You a damn lie. You just told these people that I said you need to eat Plan B for breakfast.
That's what she said. That's what
That
it
is
was.
not what I said.
What the fuck she said? That's what it was. That-
Just wanted to hear it. Just wanted to hear the truth come out like that.
She on a Planned
It was, so,
Parenthood diet.
it was so good. They felt like they had to put Alex's face in the corner. They said, "Let's make sure everybody knows how we all feel. Just show everybody's face real quick."
Yeah,
You're evil. No, I'm not. No,
it just wasn't a good look, man.
it wasn't. We could have skipped this episode. Niggas could have skipped. But did they?
It just wasn't a good look.
In the beginning of the episode, I didn't watch last week when she was on there. Did y'all watch? Was that good?
I thought Nori was on there last.
Oh, was that the rewind
Yeah, it was
episode, or
Nora.
was that the
The
week?
rewind
So
episode,
she was
yeah.
there the week before that.
Yeah,
Did y'all watch that one?
think-
They
I think I
making it
did.
seem like she weathered the storm.
Yeah, I think she did okay.
Okay.
yeah, she did.
She
I mean,
I think she did good in this one too.
It seemed fine to me. Yeah.
Yeah, she did good in this one too.
Yeah.
And I mean, Charlamagne, I think he was being a little defensive. I think there was some credibility to some of his points, but I think he was being a little defensive. And overall, I think Dame is still a goof right now.
Dame is still taking. Dame is down.
Dame is a
yeah,
goof.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dame is definitely down.
Dame is a goof.
I wish I knew what my timestamps were. Go to 30:30. Let me just see what why did I screenshot that?
You can edit it out.
We're just throwing out random ones now before I move over to the next one. I have no idea what this is going to be.
He kind of.
I don't think he's ever filed personal bankruptcy. Is Dame's bankruptcy is personal, right?
It was chapter 7.
Yeah, I would have to.
Because that's the difference
I
too.
can pull up the
Personal bankruptcy
document.
and saying one of your businesses are bankrupt is a completely different thing too. But I don't care. I'm dumb. Listen, let's.
Yeah, that was weird. That was the moment when he said that he was terrible for using the Trump as the analogy.
We might have
Because-
to. That's a long. You got
It's
to
a
give
lo-
context to that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I can't do it quickly.
Because he
but I
was
can
talking
kinda.
about.
I could do it real quick. So Dame was saying, Charlamagne was saying Dame is stupid for using Donald Trump as somebody who claimed bankruptcy but became a billionaire. And he was like, everybody knows Trump is a terrible businessman. And it was like, even though that's not what we were talking about, it was even the people in the room, like Chris Monroe, was like, well, I mean, the nigga is still a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
Yeah.
he did file several times. That wasn't a bad example. That was actually the best example.
And it's like you could say he's a bad businessman, a con man,
Right.
But he's still,
he still went from on paper zero back up to billions and
Yeah.
shit. And then it was like when I screenshot that part because I was like, damn, he's just trying to make sure that we think he's a billionaire. Because he was like, well, we need to figure out the difference. Did Trump ever file business bankruptcy or personal? I'm like, that's the difference now? I mean, I don't know if there's a difference.
Yeah.
But I do remember it was also funny because Dame said in the interview, you'll learn about this once I leave. It's funny now about my bankruptcy and shit, even though I'm trying to explain to you how it works. but you're not going to believe me. And then maybe next week when you'll get an expert on and they confirm everything. I just
Yeah.
thought it was funny that he obviously didn't get an expert because he didn't know the difference.
The
I don't
difference
know
in
the
what was
difference either.
happening.
You know what I mean?
Shouldn't
But it
be.
wasn't for me to learn. It was for him to learn based off of that
I'll
situation.
learn it next year.
Yeah, I'll figure it out whenever it applies, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
When it's too late.
Another timestamp I had was 50 or just 50. And it's probably, my timestamps are late. So they probably, bring it back 30 or 20 or 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was 50 minutes exactly. That was my last timestamp.
We disagree in the conversation, then we're going to disagree, and we're going to have that. We're going to have that conversation right then and there. But I like having conversations with people. I like having conversations with people that I don't agree with. I like having conversations with people who have totally different ideologies than me, because sometimes I hear things and I'm like, oh, okay. And I learn things, you know what I mean? Like, I have no problem doing that. And Dame posted this video. He posted that video of one Madam President. And I'm like,
One Madam
hey, don't
President.
try to play victim. Because there's one thing that she said in there that she was like, well, I know y'all gonna say Dame said this and Dame said that, and we can't negate. I can't negate that. No, you can't.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the
if he
thing-
would have came in with respect, you would have shown him respect.
I told him in the
That's what it
interview,
is.
I'm giving you
Yeah,
the
hit
same
pause.
respect.
This is him responding to the Madam President thing.
Yeah.
It's really far out of context. I think the Madam President thing, in terms of this like whole post Dame conversation, I think that might have been the biggest L.
What you
'Cause
mean?
I don't think he should have played that.
Oh, they're just playing it.
I don't think he should have brought that content over to respond to it. Because it was something Dame posted on his page.
I agree with him though. I don't know if he should have brought it over, but
I don't
do.
think he should have brought that over.
Maybe
at
not.
all.
I agree with him though.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
About if he came in with respect, he would have got respect.
Yeah, I think Dame.
Oh, yeah.
I still think Dame started. I think her point stands with what you're saying about this
Right.
blacks.
A bigger conversation compared to just them.
compared to just
Yeah.
this. I think in this situation, it's pointed on Dame just not coming in with the right energy and
Right.
just getting back what he gave.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I feel.
But yeah, man, shout out to the Thanksgiving turkey. There's some regrets on sides and,
Some lawsuits.
some defenses. No lawsuit
Coping.
between. He didn't sue Charlamagne, right?
Nah, but just the fallout with Cameron.
Not yet.
This all
Oh,
happening
yeah.
afterwards.
Not yet.
No, but between those two.
He
though,
did
there's
threaten
nothing.
though. He threatened to sue like Lauren LaRosa, Charlamagne,
He
the guy
did?
at the Breakfast Club for
Yeah.
defamation.
That's
But it's
right.
just
I
a
did
threat.
see-
It's,
Yeah, he didn't actually.
I don't know.
That's yeah.
He didn't file
I don't
like
think
he
he's
did that
actually
Cameron
doing
thing.
anything. Yeah,
He filed somebody. That should be enough.
with
I think
Cameron.
The Cameron thing he filed.
Yeah.
I think. Or somebody filed. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Does he have a
Yeah,
case?
nah.
He don't got a case.
No, I doubt it.
Might fuck around both be even
He's a
right now.
nutcase.
Let's see.